with Esther Agbi. I am Esther Agbi, and I have a guest here with me today. David is here. You're welcome to the program, David.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so the title of our program, of our sharing today is Should One Ever Use Swear Words? Should one ever use swear words? Yeah, I came up with this because before we go further, I just want to give us the online dictionary definition of this. Swear, to swear, it says make a solemn statement or promise undertaking to do something or affirming that something is the case, right? It's like you're trying to affirm that something is the case, but you're using a swear word. So the second definition just says use of offensive language, especially as an expression of anger. You know, when somebody says something under his breath, you know, that is like almost like a curse word. So, but today we're going to focus on the first part. It says, make a solemn statement or promise undertaking to do something or affirming that something is the case. So I just wonder, you know, people when they make a statement, I don't know, they just want to go an extra length and they swear, right? They just swear to make that kind of affirmative statement. So I just begin to wonder, why should people do this? Do you have ideas to why you think people do such a thing?
Well, I think one reason would be just because of their character, right? Their past history. Maybe they think that if they just say it, people won't believe them, and so they have to add on an extra phrase, oh, I swear I'll do this, so that people really take them seriously, instead of just saying it and knowing that people will trust them for what their word actually is.
Yes, and I also have a very short story. Like when I was growing up, much younger, maybe in my elementary school days, you know, like we were friends. Like we just had friends playing together, and they want to say something. Maybe there was a party, and you wanted to find out if that person went to the party, and you just ask, "Oh, did you actually go attend the party?" You say, "Oh, I went to the party." But this time, they don't just say, I swear. It's when I got to North America that people now begin to say, oh, I swear. They have to put their forefinger on their tongue and raise their finger, that same finger up to heaven as if swearing to God or something. I don't know what they're doing. But this child, we're all children, you know, and they have a deceptive way of doing it because they know that there's that they don't want to profane, right, to use the word God, but they now had a deceptive way of doing it. Do you know that this lady, this young girl now said, oh, truth gone. And if you don't listen intently, the gun is saying, it's not saying G-O-D, but it's saying G-U-N. You just say, oh, truth gone. So you, if you don't listen very well, you say, oh, he's saying the truth. Oh, she's really saying the truth. Oh, I believe, I believe, I believe. But that is another form of deception, using another word in a very fast way. And then too, it's like a trick, you know. We're all young, we just believe, oh yeah, she said it because, oh, she even sweared already, so that is true, you know. So that kind of a thing, I believe we just have to, I just want to know, you know, because this swearing cuts across age, gender, race, everybody, you know. I wouldn't say everybody, but it cuts across. So many people do these things since I came to North America. So I was just wondering, why is it that people do that? I will just throw that question to you if you have any ideas
Of why
as to why
they
people
swear.
Yeah.
Well, again, I think it just comes down to their character, and it could also come down to the culture that the person is in too. For example, your story, you said it's only when you came to North America that you started to see those things. But somebody that has grown up here, this is the culture, and if they hear that all the time, they will just start to naturally do it and now just say, oh, I swear, I swear. Even they may not be conscious that they're doing it, but they just do it because that's how they were raised to do it.
Yes, yes. And another point again, because when I listen to people, I feel that this swearing also occurs because they want to give credence, you know, to their statement. You know, for example, they feel that they on their own do not have the integrity, or they don't have that. I don't know which word to use, or maybe from their past history, they are not reliable. Their words don't matter much. So when they say something, or maybe they have disappointed you in the past, and they say something, and you are now looking with this kind of eye, are you sure what you're saying? Then they just go, oh, give the swear word, right? To give credence. And this swearing of trying to give credence, they are trying to invoke a bigger personality to buttress what they are saying,
Yes.
that they are going to, do that particular thing. But people can swear and they don't even abide by what they have said.
And that's the danger, right? Because you can get in a situation where they swear, and it comes to the point that even that isn't even believed. When they say, I swear, and people still don't believe it, then they now say, oh, I really mean it this time. I really swear. And then it just gets
A double emphasis
all
on
out
the
of
swearing.
control. Exactly. So it can turn into that as well.
Yeah. So, we can go to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, 34 to 37.
Sure.
And see what it says. Can read that for us.
So Matthew chapter 5, 34 to 37 says, But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou cannot make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, or nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil.
Thank you. So from that passage, it says, let your communication be yea, yea. That's King James Version. So let your communication be yes. Your yes should be yes, and your no should be no. But how are we going to move? How can we move from this state of swearing to the position of where we say yes, and people know that we mean yes, and when we say no, people understand that we mean no?
Well, I think it's just a matter of honoring your word, right? It's a conscious effort you have to make. If you say that, if I'm going to say that my yes is yes and my no is no, then when I do say something, I have to follow up with it. And if I have a history of not doing that, people might still not believe me at first, but over time, the more you do it, people will now start to see, okay, maybe this person is beginning to change. And it's something you have to do consistently, not just once or twice and then revert back to the way you were acting before.
Yes. Just as you said, it takes effort and practice. So it's not a one-time or a one-day issue. It takes time, it takes effort. And it takes determination,
Exactly.
right? So if you are determined to have integrity, when you do it to the first person, it might not be so easy. Then you do it the second time, you do it the third time. So the more you do it, the more it becomes part and parcel of your being.
Exactly.
So it takes effort, it takes practice, it takes determination,
Yes.
and you have to be intentional. That is very important. One has to be intentional. So when you're intentional, you say, oh yeah, let me just do this. Okay, character. It's character building, right? So that integrity should be there, that character should be there.
Exactly.
And one will be able to trust you. So that if at all you cannot even meet that obligation, you can call. For example, I'll say, oh, I'll meet you at maybe Tim Hortons or whatever at 4 o'clock. And you're looking at the time. It's not getting, you take the phone and call. Oh, please, I'm running late. Or, oh, I'm sorry, I may not be able to do this. Something else has come up. So that's integrity. Instead of just pretending that, oh, well, let them get there. If I'm not there, it's okay. Things can go on, So that doesn't build character.
Exactly.
Because next time, the person might not be able to, believe what you're saying.
Exactly.
And there's also another issue that is similar to this. It's just filling the gap. I call it filling the gap. I don't know what to call it. Some people just say, oh, geez. I don't know what that is. Or they say, oh gosh. Are they trying to say, oh Jesus or oh God?
That's probably what they're trying to say, but in a nuanced way, so they don't offend anybody or it doesn't seem too strong.
Okay, so is that Jesus a real word or just?
No, I think just oh Jesus. Exactly.
Yeah. So we should try to cultivate this character building, because like some people in my country, I don't know if they have that adage here. So they say, oh, if somebody's not trustworthy or doesn't have integrity, they say, oh, we cannot even plant corn with his words. It's just like your word don't matter, but that should not be. Our
Exactly.
words should matter, because even God himself said that he honors his word. He has
Exactly.
exalted his word above his name. So our words should be weighty and should matter. Thank you very much, but I just have one short thing to say. Wisdom is the principal thing. Ask for wisdom. In all that getting, get understanding. Jesus is the true source of wisdom. God bless you, and we shall see you very soon. Shalom. Bye.
Let all the people praise.